You want to know how I know that Israel's not going to win this in the long run and that they will eventually lose power? It's because everything that they've done to gain power has been rooted in manipulation. And anytime you need to manipulate to succeed, it's because what you're fighting for is not actually rooted in anything that's genuinely powerful. It's rooted in something that's so fake and false and fragile that it requires all this extra effort in order to appear stronger than you actually are. And that's actually been Israel's entire strategy since day one. They are master manipulators and know exactly how to manufacture these false narratives and make everybody in the world believe that this false narrative is real because they've specifically engineered it to feed on your emotions. If they can create a version of events that makes you feel fear, shame, sadness, your energy is much easier to control that way. And guess what? We are much more likely to be weak and passive and allow them to do whatever the hell they want. When you have built an entire country on that premise, you've basically built it on a house of cards. It cannot actually last the test of time because unfortunately for Israel, the truth will always prevail. You cannot hide it for that long. And the world is really starting to wake up. Like, there have never been more people than there are right now that are very aware of exactly what Israel has been doing. And they're being very vocal about it, which is not something that we've seen a lot in the past. So that should go to show you what direction we're moving in, okay? This fake narrative that they've been pushing has already started to unravel, and it's gonna keep unraveling. And it requires all of us who are aware of the master manipulation that they've been doing to call it out and to stand for what's actually right. The good news here is that it takes a lot less light to expose the darkness than it takes darkness to suppress the light. Think about a light bulb in a dark room. The light bulb doesn't have to be shining that brightly to expose what's happening in the dark, but it takes a lot more darkness to suppress the light of that light bulb. Like, be so for real. What other government do you know is hiring influencers to try to spread their propaganda? They are so down bad and so desperate to keep perpetuating their narrative that they literally invited influencers off of social media and said, hey, we're gonna pay you and you're gonna talk about this and act like it's real. Cool? Like, they're literally just a master marketing firm. That's really all it is at the end of the day, bro. And it is bound to collapse eventually. So for all the people watching this that have been really struggling with feeling hopeless or feeling powerless, please remember, you are not powerless. You are only powerless when you give your energy to Israel by feeling afraid of them, believing in their narratives, and allowing them to bully you out of standing up for what's right. The truth of the matter is they are not gonna be in power for very long. And in the meantime, keep saying it with your chest. Free Lebanon, free Palestine, and fuck Israel. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.